Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I kind of jumped down a little bit of a rabbit hole earlier today. I was baking a necklace, this one right here, and I was like, you can do this even if you have just bead soup of some different beads, and you're just going to throw them together. They don't have to, this is February. I don't know if I'm going to use those or not, but we're just going to make a necklace with it. You don't have to have enough to make them all on one side. You know what I'm saying? Your beads don't have to all be like, what's the word I want to say? One side matches the other side on your necklace. And I'm really trying to find the end of my wire. And I know a while back, my wire came all undone on me. And when I wrapped it back up, it made a huge mess. And boy, did it ever. Okay, let me see if that will help me any. No, it did not. But I will pull me off a chunk of this and we will just fix it later. It doesn't have to be all on one side the same. So I'm going to pull off about, let's say, oh gosh, I don't know. I've got like 20 some inches here. Good size piece. It's probably closer to 24. Oh, it's over 24. It's probably about 26 inches. We are just going to take what we have here. We're going to make a necklace. The only thing I am going to do is kind of put these towards the front like this when I get there. And maybe these will go, oh, I have enough out here. I can just do that. Who knows what will be between them. I have some chrysocolla. I have, you name it, it's here. It's just a bead soup mix. I thought I'd throw them in for contrast color. Maybe, maybe not. I have some of these. I'm not going to use a whole lot of bead caps, I don't think. If I do need, I have spacers. I have little birds. You know what? Them little birds just might look good on here. I also have little butterfly wings. I have some bigger bead caps. Yeah, I have a variety of stuff at my, choosing here. Oh, this might actually be perfect. This color right here, this rainbow and this bronze. Let's get that out for our mix of beads to use as spacers. All right. So, like I said, what I will do though is I think I'll go ahead and do my center focal. This is going to be our center. I'll get it going and then we'll just bead. I got a lot of these little guys. They're matte. And I think I'll do that and then we'll just go wherever. I wasn't really making a plan. I just have beads to use up, and you can do this with your own bead stash, your bead soup. It's a great way to use it. Get things used up and you know, you don't have to make both sides be identical. So I'm going to get my middle on. And get that out of our way. So that's what the middle of my necklace is going to look like. And I'm going to kind of close it off over here. And I'm just going to, I don't know, let's get some of these out. That one doesn't want to stay shut. Maybe some of these little, almost like seed beads. Get some of them out here. They will give some sparkle to everything. All right, so I think I want to do a bit of a sparkle here and then go to one of these copper bicones and then sparkle one of these green ones. I like that. So what I'm doing is making like little sections. Oops, I should have added a sparkle. Now I do have 4 of these, so I might put 2 on the other side. I can get him on. But I won't put them in the same area. I think I'll put a sparkle next to him. What do I want next? How about we get bold and do this raspberry looking thing? And I have quite a few of those raspberries. Oh look, I have some of this color. Let's get that out. Sparkle. This was entirely not planned, guys. But you know, this comes from like a bead mix from Walmart. So, you know, from some bead strands. Kind of well worth it. I'm really liking the effect I'm getting with just throwing these colors on here. And I don't have to use everything that's out here because I have such a huge variety. And I think I'm going to go to this green. I have 3 of these. I won't have any of these for the other side. And that's fine. I have other things that can go on the other side. So I think what I'll do is a green. Maybe this between it. Another green. Oh, I like how that looks, guys. Look. Wow. Amazing. That is beautiful. Let's do some sparkle for my transition. And let's do maybe some of these. So I'm going to do this. Sparkle. Let's see what the bronze looks like between it, or if it's going to be too dark. I think that bronze is too dark. Let's get some of these out and see how they look. And they're on that dreaded wire. Oh. I'm just going to pull off a few because I don't think I'm going to use too many. And I'll stick them right back in that bag. I've had these so long that they came before Bargain Bead Box started saying what they were on the package. So let me back that back out. Put on one of these bicones, a sparkle, one of these, and I can go get more odd beads if I need to. I kind of like that better. So we're going to go do, I think it's too far apart. I really do. I either need to stick with just using sparkle or these. Let's see. I flung it. This. This. That looks much better. Bicone. One of these. And then a sparkle. Now let's see. So that would be half of a necklace. Let's go. I have some of these chrysocolas. I have like 6 of them sitting here. Let's use some of those. And I've got a sparkle, a chrysocola. I think what I want to do is get out these blue ones for that. Just kind of like I did with the red ones. But we're going to use these little blue ones. So get that red cord out of my way. I don't know if I want the sparkle. We'll find out. We will find out how it all looks. I think it's too far apart. I don't know why it looks so good down below, not up above, but it does. It looks different. So let's just go with one. Do one of these. And we are at about 12 inches. Let me do the other direction and see what we come up with. And see how many more beads I need to go salvage up. We also have some of these left. So where am I at? Let's do, I don't know if I want those right next to it. No. let's do these raspberry colored ones. So we're going to want, I probably want to put a bicone here. And then a sparkle. A raspberry. It looks like I only used 2 raspberries over here, so we can put raspberries elsewhere. A sparkle. Red. Sparkle. Raspberry. I am going to get out some more colored beads. Let's see. What else have I got? Let's go to a sparkle. I have these. Let's go ahead and do one of those. Whoops. Let's go inside there so you can see what I've got going on here. So I've got that big red one on. It's kind of, I can't remember what kind of bead that was. Let's put, I have these. They were a free gift. Let's use some of those. So I want to put a cone facing that way. One of these, a cone facing the next one. Like that. I like that. And then we'll put a sparkle. And then let's do these 3 blue. So let's go this blue. I want to put one of these little blue ones between it if I can get a hold of it. Come on, little dude. Come on. I start putting it through the hole and it disappears. There we go. Let's get these out of my way. So right now this is what we've got. Another blue one. So this is very gemstone heavy, like that. And then let's go with a sparkle. I think I'm ready to use these 3 here. Let's go with one of these, a bicone. No, I think that's too dark. Let's go with the colorful ones, the little amber looking ones. Like that. Like that. And the last one. Come on, dude. And then put on that one. So this is going to be a bigger necklace. The only thing I'll need to do is like make sure they end on the same length. I have these. I have 3 Chrysocolla. I think he's the same group as those. Just they're all 3 the different colors. I have 2 over here. I have 3. I think I want to, actually I think those 3 go together and those 2 go together. I want to use these 2 and then these 3 and then the 3 Chrysocolla on this side and then finish up the other side. So I think we'll go with these 2. Let's go with these 2, these and then these, and then we'll put this and maybe put these on the other side too. So let's go ahead and decide. We want to divide them up. We'll put those. I've got sparkle. We'll put these on. I almost kind of want to contrast them with the blue. Let's see what happens because they've got blue in them. I don't know if you guys can see everything I'm doing here. I think that turned out really pretty, contrasting that with the blue in the middle. And then we'll put sparkly. And then let's go ahead and do these little brown ones. And I think we'll just put sparkle in the middle of those. All right, so where are we at? I didn't want these Chrysocolla too close. I do have these that I was holding back. But I do have some other beads sitting here I want to use. I have these. I didn't put them in here yet. Let's get them out. I think they'll go good right here. Let's go ahead and put them on. Let's go put a little bit of red right here. Put these on. I don't know why I chose red for these. Whoops, I forgot to put red in between them. If I decide it's too much red between them, I will take it back out. But you never know. It may be just what it needed. I think it's going to be perfectly fine. You know what? No, I don't like it. Let's do the amber. Much better. I like that. Like how that's turning out. I have lots of spare beads sitting around I need to use up that are in dishes. Let's see what I've got sitting around we can add to our little mix. But of course, then again, I have been picking up beads, so I may not have them sitting here anymore. Let's see what's in this dish. We have one of those. We can take them off. That sounds amazing. It was a project I had started and then stopped. Let's use them. And I'm not even sure where they came from. And we'll even use that little crystal that's in between. Let's put them on. I think that was my, oh, that was just my pen. So we're gonna go with, whoops, we don't need that. Let's shift that to, oh, I see why I did that. I had one on the other side. Let's go to a sparkle. And I have more of these. I just gotta get them out. Come on, I know you have a hole. And then let's go ahead and put these on. Ta-da! And put that on. Put the other one on. Sparkle. Now let's do those three. Show you guys what I'm up to. I'm going here. Blue. These chrysocolas. Blue. Now this is intended to be a longer necklace. Chrysocolla. And then I'm going to stop it there and do the other side. So I'm going to clip it, scooch it all the other way. Whoops, I am so sorry. Hold on, guys. I hope that didn't just mess up my filming because it threw you guys for a loop. Okay, now, what all do I need to put on here? Here is my middle. I'm not going to use the raspberry. I'm going to use these three guys. Use those three guys. I just sat here and said I had other beads I wanted to use, and I don't know where I just put them. Oops. Nope, this isn't the little dish. Well, let's get these on and I'll go get them. So I wanted to put probably, let's go ahead and put these red ones on. So I already have a sparkly guy. I'm going to put, because those are so big, I'm putting a sparkle, a red, a sparkle. Let's see how that looks. I know it has a hole in it. Is it too far apart? I think it's actually going to be fine because those beads are so big. So sparkle, red, sparkle, big bead. These are Malaysia jade. That's beautiful. And then I'm going to go into those three. So I want to put a sparkle. I wonder how these will look between them. I don't know. Let's put one on. Let's put one of these on. Let's put one on. And let's see how it looks. I'm actually not a fan. Okay, let's back that off. Let's get more of these out because I only have one out. And we'll just use some more of these. All right. Now, let's go ahead and put, I kind of wanted to put one of those there, but I think we'll just wait. Put one of these on. One of these. I'm curious about something. Sparkle. One of these. And then another one of these. It'll actually make it too long. So I think I'll just back it up and just do what I started doing with this. One of the bicones with this. And let's hold it together and see how they line up. I like that. That is actually really quite nice. It actually worked out pretty cool. Alright, so we need to end this with some smaller beads. And let's see. I think we need to just end it with, like, I don't know, a bunch of these on the very end. This one doesn't stay shut very good. So let's just spill out some of these. So I'm going to pick up probably, I don't know, 11 or something like that on each end. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see how long this is. So right now, this is 25 inches. So if I put 11 on the other end and then 4 inches of chain at the back, that covers the back of the neck. That would be perfect for what I was going for. So I am going to stop right there. We're going to get a are clasping out. So we're going to need 2 of the 6mm, and we will need 2 of the clamshells, 2 of the 5mm, and then I set them off to the side so I wouldn't lose them, guys, and guess what? I've moved them. Usually they're pretty easy to spot because they're in that funky paper, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be that color because nobody sees it. Let's just grab 2 of these. Okay, they're probably down there with my pen. Oh, they are. Okay, that's why I couldn't find them. So we're going to take a clamshell. We're going to stick it up through the bottom. And putting on, it's supposed to be a 2x2 crimp tube. It's a lot bigger than the 2x2 crimp tubes I got from Amazon. So take it for what you will. It definitely looks bigger than a 2x2 crimp tube. I am going to make sure it's on there tight. It is. Bring up my clamshell, close it, give it a hug, give this a squeeze, and then I'm going to take this, and bring it all the way down. Oops, I did it again, guys. Sorry. This is a really long necklace. Look at this when I curl it around. Now, I still need to pick up 11 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, missed him, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get that out of our way. We're going to make sure again that everything is down where it needs to be. It's all curled around because there's some pretty big beads there. We're going to open our clamshell all the way. And we're going to put up through the bottom of the clamshell, out through the mouth, drop it down. We're going to put our crimp tube on. This one we're going to drop all the way down. And taking my bent chain nose pliers, we're going to grab my crimp tube and I'm going to push it down and I'm going to mash it. And of course, they slip off, but we're going to reach back in and keep mashing. Because this is a really big crimp tube, I want to make sure it is mashed all the way across and all the way to the bottom. Give it a tug test. It's on there tight. I'm going to come in and cut off the excess, but you don't want to cut it too close to that crimp tube. Leave yourself a little bit of room. And that's all I was left with, not much. And close it. And I'm going to hold this up to myself. And yeah, I could do probably, I would say easily probably 2.5 inch, probably 2 inches and 2 inches, because there's going to be an inch of head pin, eye pins, or not, lobster clasp and all that. So if I put with this little piece, that is an inch. That gives me 3 inches on each side. Behind the neck, that's 6 inches. So I'm going to go 2 inches, cut it off. Plus, you know, we have the inch of the claspings. An inch, and cut it off. Or 2 inches. I think you guys saw what I did. Get my other pliers, get that out of the way. Get my beautiful necklace. This is gorgeous. I love this. This is like an explosion of colors. Starts down here with the browns and the muteds and just kind of explodes. I love it. Okay, so we have our 2 little pieces of chain. The only thing I don't have ready is my lobster, which I'm getting right now. Checking my lobster here in a second. And he works. Okay, are you ready? Don't forget to put the chain on, Laura. So I always start by, because these are overlapped, I'm going to bring it around where they actually come together correctly, then open. I'm going to put my 2 pieces of loops on my jump ring, and then I'm putting my chain on my jump ring. And now when I go to close this, it's going to close easier. I'm going to kind of work hard on that a little. And now I'm going to grab a 6mm. Whoops, I was right. Oh my gosh, it just went flying across the camper, guys. I am not going to go chase it because I'm not sure where it landed. I'll get it later. That was hilarious. Okay, so we're going to line that up because it's not straight across. I'm going to open it, put on my chain, close it. And this is one of those necklaces that it does not matter which side you use for the clasp because it's reversible. Again, we're going to line up those 2 ends, open it, put our clamshell on, put our chain on. Whoops. Oh, goodness, I can't believe I'm about ready to do that. Close it. Now I'm going to grab my 6mm and not fling it across the camper. Open it. He is like way far away. I'm going to get him where he's going to meet. Open it. Put on my chain. Put on my lobster. Now when I go to close it, whoops, and not slide out of my pliers, it will close. Give it a couple squeezes, hugs, whatever, and give this a nice little hook. Ta-da! Let me set these back just a hair. I didn't use everything I got out, guys. Look at this. Look. I love how this turned out. Oh my goodness, guys. And you know, these beads here are different on both sides, so it is very beautiful. Look at this. It is just such a pop of color. I absolutely love this necklace. Look at that. How beautiful is that with the chrysocolas, all the different colors. Ah, beautiful. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to all you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.